Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. We are back here on another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Still on fire, just like last episode. I got something in my eye. That might be my finger. Itchy eye. Ooh. So last episode, we built the chicken shoot, but with villagers instead. People were saying, why didn't you put chickens in them? We could do, but it makes it a much smaller target, and it's already pretty hard. How it is. Extremely hard, in fact, how it is. I don't know how easy it's going to be to shoot them at all. We did do a test of it, but I'm not really a very fair test because I am like the worst shooter of an arrow that has ever existed in all of eternity. But what I have done is I have covered up a little bit of the redstone. I've moved the redstone just down a little bit on some of the parts. Just trying to get a little bit of inspiration on what blocks we're going to use today to try and finish it off and complete it. And I'm still thinking about sticking, or we're still going to stick with, the sort of shed, the shed-based style. So we're going to need some logs. I might use spruce logs. Yeah, let's use spruce logs. Let's clear our inventory. Spruce logs. We're probably going to need some fences here and there. Maybe some oak, maybe some spruce. And the same... Oh... I hit X! What a terrible mistake. Like this, like that. My voice. Ha! And we're going to have something to tidy up some of this redstone. Obviously, I can drop down the redstone a little bit more in a lot of places. In fact, I could, if we wanted to, hide all of the redstone. However, that is a lot of work. To do, yeah, I don't want to do that either. I think I'd rather have it like that. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to activate anything by accident and spend time repairing it. So we're just going to cover up, maybe with hay bales. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but we're going for this sort of shed-like appearance. And to do that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start the sort of the, what would you call it, like the area of where you can shoot 3 blocks in, okay? So that's going to be the window where you can shoot through. So the villagers are actually going to go out of shot for a little bit, and then they're going to come back into shot again. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give 1 more block of height here, put a fence down the middle, and that should give us a fairly decent height to... Yeah, because we need a little bit of height because we need to get all the way to the end villager. So if we grab a bow, in fact, let's do a bit of a test. If we can hit, like, that's hit the fence. I think that, let's go check where they landed. Yeah, they hit over there. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to hit the villager then from back there with that as the height. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And then what we want to do is... basically build like a fake wall of where the villager and the minecart can go through. Well, it's not a fake wall, it's quite a real wall, in fact. But then this hides up all of the redstone when you're playing the game. Like if you're looking down the actual strip to shoot and play, you're not going to be able to see any of the redstone. That's my plan. And then we'll figure out how to hide the rest of it afterwards. I like this spruce texture. This is the natural texture pack. I really like that. That's a really nice... Oh, that's birch. Oh, I was meant to pick up spruce. There we go. I really like that inside. That's a really, really nice colour. Okay, so we've got that. Same will be on the other side. So we've got the 3 doors to allow them to go through. I don't know if I like the red. Now that we're sort of going with this wood style, you know what I'm thinking, and this might sound a little bit weird, but I'm thinking about swapping them with hay bales for 2 reasons. One, it stays with the sort of barn feel, and secondly, oh, actually, that's a really nice texture, but secondly, that means that we can also use hay bales on the external part of the building to hide up some of the other redstone. We can use stacks of hay bales, maybe even stacks of melon or pumpkins as well. We can sort of mix it all in. We haven't really got a farm-based ride here, so we might as well have one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, so that still looks good. Yeah, now we're starting to get a theme together. What I would really like is let's grab some spruce slabs, I think, for the roof. What I'd really like is some sort of art, what do you call them? What's the roof where my voice today, like my I've got a little bit of a cough, I think. Peak, like a slope. That's it, like a sloped roof. I can't remember the technical word for it. I apologize. But to do that, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to come up a 2 slabs at a time. Depending on how high that gets us, that might be good. 1 slab at a time. Like if we went up 1, then 1, then 1, then 1. I think that will end up being too high when we get to the front. We don't want it to be grossly tall at the front here. So coming up 2 every time, I think will look much better. And then obviously we get this. Get rid of the bedstone there. This will fit nicely in here. Fill that one in like that. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. That's a nice shape as well. I think we're going to get a good distance. I'm hoping that it's not going to look too... My voice today, man. I had this last episode. I'm hoping it's not going to look too big at the front, but I do want it big enough to hopefully write down the name of the ride on here, which I don't have yet, so I don't really know why I'm that concerned about it. Okay, and then we'll put another one to hang over the front there. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And then this will go in there like this. And then like that one. Like that. Yeah. I like that. I like that. And then maybe if we have a log facing this way, that sort of will bulge out a little bit. And how many blocks does that leave us? That leaves us 2 blocks. That's not really enough, is it, to write on? Like 3 would be just enough to write. Well, most letters can be written on 3 blocks tall. Some of them might look a little bit weird. Let's try it if we drop this down by 1. I don't mind the fences still being behind it. Yeah. I think that'll be enough. And then, oh, it's raining. And then that'll give us enough to write upon. In fact, this should be these blocks, shouldn't they? Like that. And then if we just fill this in. Now, what colour do we write duck with? We could write it with hay. With hay blocks. We could just call it duck. I don't know how we're going to do a K with 3 letters high. What about brown clay? Brown stained clay. Is that different enough? No, it's not. It doesn't stand out enough. Alright, what about yellow stained clay then to look like the hay bales? We could do like a D. U. Oh man. I didn't realise how big the letters were. D. Well, let's mark it out. 3 letters. 3 letters. Or 3 numbers. 3 numbers. That goes 1 block wider. That would be duck, which would be 4 letters wide, but it's not quite even, is it? Unless we make the D bigger. If we made the D bigger, maybe we could get it to work. So like D, U, C, and then K. Duck. Yeah, I like it. I like that. That's pretty cool. And then this slab will go across the top. The roof will obviously all be done. I can whip that together off camera. There's no point wasting time on camera with that sort of stuff. And then this will also have to be slabbed. How does that look? Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Oh yeah, it's looked like a small window, but we can't always stand closer. Maybe we could mark out here, like easy, medium, and hard, depending on how far you are away. Like easy would be here. Yeah. That's a cool idea. I like that idea. To hide up this redstone, there's a lot of redstone here that needs to be hidden, and I don't really want to hide them all with hay bales. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sort of mix together hay, melons, pumpkins, and all that sort of stuff together. So let's have a hay one here. I like having them at different orientations as well. I think that always looks better. So something like that. Yeah. We're hiding it well. Like that. Yeah. That way. Okay, so that's hidden up that. That's a pretty good one. We can, in fact, make the hay bale one a little bit bigger, I think. Get rid of some of these. We don't need all of those. Something like this. I don't want them all facing in the same direction. That's going to be a really hard balance to try and get. Let's try and make that look a little bit more natural. Something like that. Yeah. I like that. And then we'll go into some melons. Pumpkins are going to be the hardest because pumpkins, you have to place them actually on a block, don't you? Which could be a little bit frustrating sometimes. You can't just place them in the air like I've done with these pumpkins. And then like that. But they do all face the same way. And because they all face the same way, that does make it a little bit harder to make it look different. We might have to... don't cut any circuits off. Very, very important. We're going to have to be very careful about that. Shift click. Yeah, that looks okay. That's fine. And then let's get some pumpkins now to cover up the last bit. So pumpkins obviously have to be sitting on something, which is very annoying. I could put melons there to put pumpkins on top of. Oh man, this is why I hate pumpkins. Why do pumpkins have to be on something? Why? That has never made sense to me. I can't even place it on top of redstone. Drives me absolutely insane. Can I place one on there? I can. Oh, thank God. Okay. So it's going to have to be a pretty slow job, this pumpkin one, I think. Like that. Obviously, we'll do all one side together. And then we shall change it afterwards. I'll then do the other side off camera. Change it. I'll just do the other side off camera. Just put that redstone back. Just making sure there's no gaps anywhere. So there's 2 pieces of redstone there. Like that. Take those away. Aha. I really hope we don't bust this because I really don't fancy what do you call it? Like going back through everything to make sure that I haven't broken a piece of redstone, or finding the piece of redstone that I have inevitably broke. Okay, so something like, I think those pumpkins can, I think those planks could have stayed there, but I'm not going to risk it. I definitely need a full block there. Now, yeah, it does. Okay, I was wondering if a pumpkin actually counted as a solid block. Okay, and then let's try and finish off somehow this pumpkin section. We could finish it off here. Like this. Please don't say I've missed one. I've got a feeling that I've already missed a piece that I need to do. Like that. That needs to be deleted. That one. I've gone silent. I don't want to get it wrong. That's the trouble. I like the shape of all 3 of these, though. All 3 of these are really nice shapes. One. I can't place one there, because that redstone has to join up to it. So we can place one here, though. And obviously we're going to have to place one there. But then how do we... Well, I can do that. Oops, that. And then cover that back up again. That should work. Should we go for a test to make sure it does work still? Oh! Okay, so they worked, but it didn't activate the villagers. So the villager line has been cut. Okay, I'm going to have a look at this. I'll also match the other side up. The other side isn't as hard because there isn't as much redstone here. It's just a matter of wrapping around this red wool. So I'm going to do that, and I shall be right back. Alright. Looking good. I got it all working. I did just cover up one bit. Typically, I wouldn't I? Typically, I'd cover one bit. Didn't really take that long to find, though, fortunately. But I've got the other side in, and I've got both walls at the back end and finished off the roof. Wasn't really that hard. So now all the redstone is hidden on this side. It looks absolutely fine. All the redstone is hidden on this side up to here, which we'll figure out how to cover momentarily. And now I want to light up in here. We obviously want to be able to see all of the little dudes, if we can, all at once. How much does that light up? Does that light up the whole thing? Oh, that's really ambient. Yeah, I really like that. That's really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to keep that. I don't think we need to do anything on the inside here. It's all grass, so there's no point in really changing it. There's no holes. We can't see the track from out here anyway, so that's pretty good. I really would like... Oh, hiccups. I really would like to hide up this... Though. Oh, man, the hiccups are here. I knew they wouldn't be gone for long. Oh, it stopped raining as well, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So, to tidy this up, okay, these blocks, this block here and this block here, it goes up and down. So we could just still... You know what? The best way is probably just to hide it up with more hay bales. As strange as that sounds, it might be the best idea. This one needs to go up. Oh, no, that one doesn't go up. That one goes across. So that one can be anything. Let's just come along here. I like to have them facing it different ways. This one goes up, which means we're going to have that go up just as so. Something like that. Uh-huh. Yeah. We're hiding it. We're hiding it. And then something like this. This one also goes up, so we're going to have to sort of put a surround around it. Okay. Now that's got all of the redstone covered up, and it should still work. Oh, we're missing one of them. Oh, is he out of eggs, maybe? No. Ah. Doop. I found the problem. Look at that. How lucky was that? I'm not very good at covering this stuff up without breaking it, am I? Okay, we'll turn it off again. Let's go and kill those villagers. We need to make sure that it's working, because we keep doing a lot of quite large changes here. And we're going to end up messing it up to the extent that we're not going to be able to repair it if we're not careful. Okay. Is that minecart in this place? Just make sure it goes right back properly. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then really to sort of finish it off, we were saying earlier on that we wanted easy, medium, and hard. So we can have the easy line here. The medium line here. How many blocks is that in between? 4 blocks. 4 blocks. And the hard line there. That works out pretty well, doesn't it? Like distance-wise from the road. Yeah. I'm happy with that. And then I'm thinking about just using black carpet here. To, I don't know, or grey carpet. Would grey carpet look better? It'll look a little bit different to the road then, won't it? If we get some grey carpet and we get a splash me potion. Splash me! Make me faster! Okay, and then how far do we want to go this side? Something like to there, maybe? I don't think we need it any wider than that, really. So we come down here. And I think we're about there. I think we've got everything that we need to make the attraction work really nicely. I think it looks really cool. I think it sort of has a definite character. It has a definite theme, which is what you need from any ride. You need a definite theme. And yeah, I think it plays quite well. We're going to give it another test here just after I put down the last few rows of wool here to really finish off the ride. And then I don't think we even need a surrounding wall around it. I don't think we need anything. I think this is just all it is. We've got the trees on that side. We could obviously bring the trees a little bit closer. Like we could put one more row of trees down if we wanted to, which I think we will do. Well, I might do that off camera to save some time. And then I think we've got it. Anyway, guys, I think... Oh, no, let's do a test. Let's do a test. I was going to end off, but I think we'll do a test first. Like this. Down here. Okay. And then finish off. Let's do a test to see how good we are. We wanted to enchant the bow as well because we were hitting them last time, but they weren't dying. Let's go forward. I'm going to concentrate on this first one. Wow, I traded with him. What an amazing... We're not doing too bad. I traded with him again. And again. Let's stand back a little bit then. That's trading so far away. Come on. That's better. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually hitting him. Oh, it is. Oh. Did we kill the one in the back as well? No way. Oh man, there's a lot of hours. So we actually killed the one at the back by accident. Amazing. Alright guys, definitely going to leave it there now. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Yay! Bye!